What's your name, how long have you been with the company, and what's your current title?
My name is Terry Freeze. I am Senior Account Manager with FreightValue, and I started with ABF March 24th, 1997, so I've been with the company for a little over 16 years.
And back in 1997, what was it that made you apply with Arkansas Best?
I was born and raised in the area and wanted to stay local, and for my entire life I'd always heard and known that ABF was one of the top places to be employed in the area, so this was certainly at the top of my list of places I wanted to be employed.
What was the hiring process like at that time?
For me, it was probably a little different than most. I actually approached a college professor of mine and asked her if she knew of any employment opportunities. She asked me if I had applied at ABF, and I had, so she made some phone calls for me and set up an interview for me. And I came in one day, did my skills test, and had an interview, and actually started working that night.
And what was your first position with the company?
I started in relief billing, which was a data entry position. It was actually a brand new department. I think I was the third or fourth person hired for the department, and I was a college student at the time.
What were your goals? Did you plan on staying with the company?
At the time, I was a starving college student, so I basically wanted gas money and be able to feed myself. But as I began to see what type of place this was to work, my goals shifted, and I really saw myself here more long-term and realized that this was a great opportunity. If I could stay here, I could make a career out of this.
Did you have any mentors or role models that have influenced your career? And if so, how?
Yeah, I've had a number of role models and mentors. My very first manager, Stan Salmonson, and after that, Alice Johnson. I mean, they were like mothers and fathers to me. They really took me as a kid and kind of put some business sense and common sense into me, and I really feel like helped shape me into the person I am today in a lot of ways. And then throughout my career, there's been a number of different individuals who've been able to influence my thinking and decision making. Upper management has always been, had an open door policy and communicated effectively so that I knew exactly what was expected of me and what latitude I was given to do my job. And I really feel like that's always been a real positive influence for me.
What have you enjoyed most about working for Arkansas Best throughout your career?
I think the thing that I enjoyed most working here over my time has been the fact that I've been allowed to use creativity in how I do my job. You're not given a rigid set of rules, but I've been allowed to take chances, make decisions, and I've taken some gambles sometimes and it hasn't worked, and no one's ever yelled at me or screamed at me for my decision making. And then there are times where I've taken some gambles and it's hit a home run for the company, and I've been given lots of recognition. So being able to come to work each day, find new ways to do your job, find creative ways to come up with customer solutions, I've enjoyed that latitude and that freedom.
What are your future goals or career plans?
Well, FreightValue still has a tremendous amount of growth potential. I've been here since day one for over 12 years now, and we've just scratched the surface. The 3PL industry is about a $130 billion industry in the United States, North America. So there's going to be a large number of opportunities within FreightValue, I think, going forward for me personally. But I really appreciate the opportunity I have now in a leadership role to be able to mentor the young account managers that are coming up and being able to help influence their decisions and the direction and the growth of the company.